Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Welcome to Pizza Day. Okay, right now on the kitchen counter is a good-sized chunk of pizza. I calculated it out I'm guessing around 600 calories worth. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. But probably not for about another 5 hours. And during that 5 hours, we should be able to get done step 45. Yeah, this 45, it's just hanging on, isn't it? But really, there's not much left now. We just got those 3 little spindly pieces, and everything here is pretty much the way you last saw it. Nothing has changed. Now, one of the viewers made the comment that he was concerned. I think it was Mark. Mark thought that possibly I've glued this plastic bulkhead to my wooden turntable here. But I don't think so. I don't think the glue actually went down that far. But we'll soon know, because I haven't touched this since yesterday. So when I lift the weight off, if it sticks, hey, Mark was right. But I don't think so. Anyway, we'll find out. Yeah, I think we're ready to take the weight off. It's been on all night. Those pieces are really melded together. Now the way this glue works, for anybody that does not know, and I'm sure that probably everybody knows, but I have to have something to talk about. This glue is not sticky. If you take this glue and get it in your fingers and go like this, all it does is it dries up, and your fingers do not stick together. It's not that kind of glue. What it does is it dissolves the plastics. The plastic on one side and the plastic on the other part, and the 2 parts meld together. I use the word melding. That might not be the correct word, but that's what I use. And the two parts become one, sort of. And 2 shall become 1. Where did I hear that before? Like about 60 years ago. I guess 51 years ago. Okay, now let's recompose here, and I don't think I need the manual. I mean, oh yeah, I guess I will. I'm going to need it for because we've got to put this piece on the top. It should be fairly easy, and one of those cylinders has to go in the top. So and then that's it. That's it. Okay, let's not talk about it. Talk is cheap, talk is easy. I've often said that. And probably why I do a lot of talking, because I'm scared to actually do something. A lot of times I don't know exactly how I want to go about it. I know what I want the end result to be, but how do I get to that goal, And every once in a while, as you know, I sort of paint myself into a corner, so to speak, but I'm having a good time. Yeah, good time. Going on 6 years now. Isn't that something? Yeah, we're soon going to be having our 6th anniversary of the model table. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's just recompose. Today's sunrise. It might be nice. The clouds are shaping up like I can see it. I've got 2 cameras that basically look that way, but the one on the lower right is the one that we're going to be actually able to see the sun real well. Yeah, might have a sunrise. We'll see what happens. If it was nice, I'll put it at the end of today's episode again. Let's not talk about it anymore. We're ready for Missy the dog. Hey, probably in about 2 hours or so she'll be here, all being well. Wasn't that interesting that she eats Kleenexes? I should mention that yesterday evening or late afternoon, Missy came by for her late afternoon treat. She comes by 3 times a day, and you see the first one in the morning, but then she comes again around noon, and then she comes around 6 o'clock. And when she was here for her 6 o'clock treat, the neighbor says, she's got another piece of Kleenex in her mouth, so she might spit it out. Well, she didn't. She took a little dog cookie and off she ran. So, Jeff Donahue was mentioning that his dog also eats tissue paper. So maybe it's a thing with dogs. Better not let Missy in the bathroom because there's the toilet paper roll there. I've seen videos where cats will will claw the toilet paper roll until it's all down on the floor, and then they'll play around in it. I don't think cats eat it though. What's that got to do with this? Nothing at all. Let's recompose here and take a look and see if our part stuck to the plywood. No, I don't think so. Fingers crossed. Okay, here we go. I should weigh that thing. I think I did once. I'm guessing it weighs about 4 pounds. Okay, now are we stuck or are we not stuck? Let me zoom in a bit. No, we're not stuck. Okay. Now, we got to get these 3 pieces. This one, and this one. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Okay, we got to try and get those in the appropriate holes. That shouldn't be that hard, but you know how it goes. Okay, I'm trying to get this so that both of us can see it at the same time. I might have to turn it a little bit more this way, which is kind of putting this in the shadow. I wonder if I could get my light to come in a little bit more at this angle here. I almost need to put my light on a tripod and have it sort of behind me, because right now it's just about falling off the table. Okay, I think this is somewhat better. How much can I swing it towards me and you can still see that far one? That's the one we're going to deal with first. Okay, now, see if I can get in here. Maybe I should find something better to poke with. Oh, it's got to go behind this wheel. Almost. Pull it back a little bit. All right, now I think if I was to, okay, I'm going to just put a little bit of extra thin in there and let it meld. Okay, and once that softens a bit, then I'm going to take my tweezer and try and grab hold of it and pull it down, which will in effect straighten the rod. Because right now the rod's got a slight bend in it. Actually, more than a slight bend. Okay, maybe the holder downer here. Okay, just sort of. I don't want to be pulling it back. I mean pushing it in. So it's hard to pull back. All right, let's go for the tweezer again. I may have to do this off camera because why won't that? You know, it could be it's stretched out about as much as it's going to go. Well, maybe once I get the thing leveled up. All right. Now, there's that flat piece. Can you see it? No, I'll have to recompose. Okay, this time let's try and put in a little less glue. You know, it's kind of hard to put in a little bit less glue, especially when you can hardly see it. Now we want to drag this piece back so it just sort of pops into the hole. Okay. Oh, I caught it with my tweezer. It's just not quite. Okay, let's let it meld there. I'd like it to have gone down into the hole. Maybe if I could push it from the top. Yeah, it kind of works. Okay, yeah, I guess it's in. I think once that all melts, it'll probably have a 50% melding effect. Okay, now this last one in here that you can hardly see, I think I'm going to just quickly do it off camera and get it done. Okay, if the surface of my scale here looks a little bit greasy, it's because I just weighed my pizza on it earlier this morning. And it was 612 grams, in case somebody is interested. All right. All right, 2,170 grams. And for those of us who have difficulty thinking in metric, and I am one of them, I have to force myself to actually. Hey Google, how much is 2,170 grams in pounds?
2,170 grams is equivalent to 4.784 pounds. To convert from grams to pounds, divide units of mass by approximately 453.6.
I knew that. Okay, the reason for this shot is not to show you that I've forgotten to paint this little wheel right here, green or red, I can't remember what it was supposed to be. That was on one of the rods that we just glued in place. But what I wanted to show you was, let's see if I can get the angle right here. Remember, we were supposed to connect some tubing together here. This tube right here is supposed to connect to this one right here, and this one right here is supposed to connect to this one right here. I'm not going to do it. I would just make a mess of it, and from arm's length you can't tell that they're not connected. So it's hard to get my light right here. Sort of a dark area. You know what? Once the LEDs are in, I'll bet we'll be able to see all that. Maybe it'll be visible then that they're not connected. Well, we'll worry about it then. Now, we've got two more pieces to put on here. We got this one. And we got this one. Let's do it. Okay, so this part has to go into a hole which is right here. And we have to put it in, and I haven't checked yet. This is going to be the first time I've done this. I just got to watch to make sure that I'm not going to be damaging anything when I stick this in here, because it has to go in. Okay, so it goes in. I might have to do this off camera, folks. I might have to do it off camera. There's yeah, what am I catching up on there? I'm going to end up breaking my little rod off. Maybe if I could go maybe I should be going the other way. You know what? I'm going to do this off camera. I just don't want to risk, you know, breaking something here. Whoops. That's not the way it's supposed to go. Okay, off camera. Okay, I've got a huge problem here, folks. When Trumpeter said, install this piece last, it meant last, after you put this pipe in place. Because from what I can see, this pipe is supposed to go, that opening is supposed to go on the other side of the engine, out of sight. Because right now I can't get this, you know. What I was thinking of it at first was, well, that's no problem. I'll just cut this off, you know. Which I'm not going to do, but I'm just and then I'd be able to swing it over. But then I realized that I wouldn't be able to swing it over because when I try to swing it over, it would come up against the engine. Then I realized, well, yeah, this is supposed to go on the other side of the engine. Well, it's too late now. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out very carefully here. Now, let's not go breaking any little wheels off. Okay. Now, this is about the only thing I can do at this point is cut the pipe, and because I think that, okay, so what is going to be visible here anyway? Okay, there's going to be a, you know, I should get the hull here and lay this module in the hull and just see how much of this I'm actually going to see anyway. Because I got a feeling that the hull covers all this. Okay, let's quit talking about it. Let's get the hull over here on the table and lay this in it. Does this mean we're not going to get step 45 done today? Is it never going to end? Okay, this is the module number 5, and it should lock into place right about here, something like this. There. All right, now make sure I'm not going to scratch anything here when I slide this around. Okay, so this is going to go down into the engine room, and this part here is going to be sticking out right there. What if I was to, let's see, can I, where should I cut this now so that I can join it back together later? If I was to cut it off, just leave maybe about 2-3 millimeters of pipe so that it can fit in this hole here, and then can I manipulate the other piece down into the, yeah, I think I probably could. I might be able to wiggle everything down, or would it be better, you know what, it might be better to actually cut it where this piece is going to come down into the, and then join this piece and this piece together, at the joint here. That might be the best. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's when they said put this bulkhead on last, they meant last. Okay, I'm still basically thinking out loud here. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be painting and how much I'm going to be leaving clear, or if I'm even going to put this on at all. But it goes on like this, and it seems to once again kind of lock into place here. So if this area here was painted to match the top of the deck, I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. See, if it's painted, we're not going to be able to see in there. And that's sort of what I was kind of hoping, like just this top part is painted, not this. That's why I was saying the other day that I don't think we're going to be able to see the wiring in there, so it doesn't make any difference. But is there going to be detail in here that we're going to be wanting to see? I don't think so. I think if I was to lay all the other 4 modules in there, I think there was 4 we got. This is number 5. No, I know that doesn't have a whole lot to do with my dilemma here with the pipe. But I'm thinking that this part of the pipe we're probably not going to see anyway. So it wouldn't really matter if it was. But I'm wondering, maybe even if I was to cut this, I still might not be able to wiggle that pipe down into the, where it's supposed to go there. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's another thought. What if I was to just cut this part off right here? Because if you notice, when the pipe goes down in the other side of the engine there, and this piece curls around in behind, you don't see it anyway. Maybe if I turn this a little bit here. Yeah, I can't see how a person would actually see this part anyway. So what I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to cut this off and see if, because that's where I'm having a bit of a problem getting it to twist around. Another thing I thought I could do maybe is just sort of elongate this hole just a little bit. We're not going to see that's been done anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly do that off camera, and then we'll maybe we can get this in one piece. That's the plan. Okay, here we go. Is this going to make a difference? Okay, I haven't elongated the hole, so I can't twist this. I can't twist this pipe over. I did have another thought, and that was, what if I was to break this part off? Then I could possibly have got the whole thing in without cutting this piece off. I don't know. It's sort of like, you know, those wire puzzles that you used to be able to, that you used to get when you were a kid. Sometimes they'd come free in a box of Cracker Jack or popcorn, that sort of thing. And you had to try and figure out how to twist them to get them. And you still buy those, actually. It seems to me I saw somebody trying to push them on the internet. Okay, this almost goes. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just sort of elongate this hole just a little bit. I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of little sawdusty things on the inside there, though. That's not very good. See if I can do it in such a way that I don't. Okay, I'm going to do that off camera as well. Well, I'm not happy about this, needless to say. But this is the way it is, folks. Okay. So that's the way it's going to look. That pipe was supposed to go down and around, and you can sort of envision what was supposed to happen. So, yeah, some of the detail is going to be missing. Sorry. Okay, now, when I start on the other module, I do believe that there's going to be another bulkhead that's going to go up against this. And I think what we should do is find that bulkhead and find out, you know, where is this supposed to be glued in place? Or maybe I should not glue it at all. Just leave it loose until maybe towards the final assembly. No, this one. We can glue this one in place, but yeah, let's find the other bulkhead, even though I think we're going to be starting on that module very quickly, if we ever get out of 45. Okay, yeah. That's too bad. Gee, I hate that. Yeah, I was right. This one here, the Y15, we don't actually get to it till I think closer to step 48 or something, but in the next step we do start the rear torpedo room module, and this bulkhead here is part of it. So a person would have to be careful here that you didn't glue this in place and then find out later you couldn't get the bulkhead in. It's a tight fit as it is, but it has to slip in here. So I'm thinking I'm going to not glue this in place. I'm going to wait and see. Yeah, I think we're safer to not glue this in place, even though 45 asks for it to be glued in place. Hey, wasn't there something that I was going to wait and where is it now? Yeah, this piece right here. Doesn't it have to be glued in place somewhere here? I think it does, because I remember saying we're going to wait until we get to the end, because I was afraid I was going to break it off. Now I'm probably not going to be able to get it in there. Good morning, Missy.
She's okay till she gets to the steps, and then she just loses control. It's too much.
Can't help herself.
It's Uncle Ron. It's Uncle Ron.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Nice day again.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
The 21 today?
we can do something here with this rattly thing here. There we go. Okay, 21?
That's what they're saying.
Okay, 21, that's all right. Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
It's not very windy either.
Well, let's see what happens later this afternoon. I'm probably not going to get up till maybe around 3 o'clock. We'll see what happens.
You heard from Phil?
No, that's why I might not get out till 3 o'clock. If he doesn't phone, I'll get out earlier. So,
When does he phone by?
usually at noon.
No,
Yeah.
after church. Eh?
Missy, there's a dog by the name of, where are we here? Colorado. I can't read it, Max. What's that say? I should have my glasses on. On the bottom. What's that?
Colorado Jordan?
Oh, Jordan. Yeah, okay, Jordan. Yeah, and Jordan also eats Kleenex.
Ah,
So you're not alone.
Gizmo the cat, Buddy the cat, and Bun Bun
The rabbit.
the bunny. Colorado Jordan. Rennie was disgusted. She was out last night and snagged another Kleenex
Yes,
on the way home.
she mentioned
Oh.
that.
Ah, dear.
Yeah,
You love what you love.
yeah. You love what you love. Is that right, Missy?
Oh, a little bit of cellulose. Fiber, you know? Fiber in my diet.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. It used to be a tree.
Yeah. I smell dog pee on that.
Trees are great. You can pee against them. You can eat them. Yum.
Yeah, you can chase squirrels up them.
Yes, cellulose.
Yeah. Yeah.
The great canine actor, Missy Greenwood. Here we go. Miss Olsen. Everybody up the rod. Thanks up the rod.
See you later, Missy. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now, we were going to do this. That's right. Okay. See if we can do something with that. I hope I can get it in place now. I can't even remember where it's supposed to go. I'm going to have to get my manual back to that page. We'll figure it out. Okay, folks. A little over an hour ago, my son called me and he's coming and having coffee with me at 2. And I had no idea that I had recorded so much this morning. I just finished editing out everything that you've seen up until right now. And I gotta call her quits here for today. As much as I'd like to keep going and, put this little part on. But what is pizza day without pizza, right? Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow. Hmm.